Hello everyone, welcome to BYOB experience. Today we will continue our third step to be your own bank, the 60-30-10 rule. Assuming you got all your basic needs figured out and covered. Whatever that is, keep in mind we all have different costs of basic needs. And to become your own bank, we are not limiting ourselves in living within our means, but to be responsible and a good stewards of whatever we have, and continue to find ways and work hard toward our goal, not in a ladder way kind of reaching it, but in a river way kind. Based on our example, our basic needs cost us $3,000 per month, way over the net income. And we took the third option by hacking the biggest expenses on our basic needs, bringing it down to less than or equal our net income of $2,200 per month. Identifying the cost of our basic needs will prepare us to fulfill our savings and charity portion of our 60-30-10 rule to BYOB faster. Let's see. If the cost of our basic needs is $3,000 per month, we divide it by 60%. That means we need $5,000 a month to fulfill our 60-30-10 rule. Since we choose to hack the cost of our basic needs, bringing it down to $2,200 per month, then all we need is approximately $3,700 per month. So to complete and provide the 30% savings and 10% charity, we only need $1,300 to $2,000 per month. Easily covered if there are two earners in our household, right? If it's not possible, let's do the two other options. In my case, I hack on my biggest expenses. And before we tackle this, let us remember that life is not promised to us to be easy. So even if our basic needs are all covered already at the moment, we are certain that there are always hiccups in life coming in every now and then. So we need an emergency fund. What do the financial experts or professionals say about this? Well, financial experts recommend having at least 3 to 6 months equivalent to your gross income per month. For example, our gross income per month is $4,000. You multiplied it to 3 months, and the answer is $12,000. That's our minimum emergency fund. So all our windfall income or spouse income or business or side hustle income goes to this emergency fund first. Then we move on right away to fulfill the 30-10 of the 60-30-10 rule. For easy mental calculation, here's a trick that we did to fulfill our savings and charity portion of the 60-30-10 rule. As you notice, the 30% goes to savings, divided equally into 3 categories, namely for entertainment, for children's education, and for retirement. Then the 10% goes to charity, divided also equally into 3 categories. First is for family or relatives, second is for friends or acquaintances, and third for the church or a known person. See, we add 30 plus 10, and that's equate to 40. And we proceed to convert it into the simplest form number, which is number 4. So as a starter, we use number 4 as our divisor on every windfall income we have, or in the case your spouse is working, or if you have side hustle or business. Let's get an example here. Example, my bonus today are $1,000, and we divide it by 4, and the answer is $250. So the first $250 goes to entertainment. The second $250 goes to children's education. The third $250 goes to retirement. And that covers the 3 categories of savings. The fourth $250 goes to charity, which of course we divide it into 3 charity categories. So the answer is $83 each. That will go to our family or relatives. The second $83 will go to friends and acquaintances, and the third $83 will go to church or people we don't know. Doing all this doesn't mean we will not determine how much money we need for our retirement and for our children's education, because this is very crucial in shifting to the reverse of our 60-30-10 rule, which is 60% to charity instead for our basic needs, 30% still savings, except that we changes the children's education to health account if our children are done already in school, and 10% to our basic needs instead of charity. Okay, let's get an example here in a reverse computation. Our basic needs cost per month is $3,000, right? And we divide it by 10 now instead of 60% before. So the answer is $30,000 per month. That's a lot of money, right? You must be a doctor, engineer, lawyer, or a successful businessman. Or you could be just you right now. Whatever that is. We don't have to wait for $30,000 income per month to fulfill our goal. Remember, the moment we are born, we're doing charity works already by giving our times to our loved ones and strangers. And if we know and reach or are on track with our retirement and children's education needs, we can start the reverse of 60-30-10 rule right away. I will talk about the tools we use in reaching our retirement and children's education plans in my future videos, so stay tuned. Here's what we do once we see our retirement and children's education plans are on track, or we can do the reverse every Christmas season, my favorite time of the year, or whenever the great needs of assistance arises. Instead of using number 4 as our divisor, we will be using number 3 in the reverse. Did you notice the pattern? When we are doing 30 savings, 10 charities, we use number 4 as our divisor. And when we switch to reverse, 60 charity, 30 savings, 10 basic needs, we use number 3? If you don't notice the pattern, it's okay. We'll do it this way anyway. Example, we got a bonus again for $1,000. Instead of dividing by 4, we divide it by 3. And the answer is $333. So the first $333 will go to savings. Of course, we divide it into 3 categories again. And that is $111. The first $111 we can spend for entertainment. The second $111 can go to our health savings account if children's education is been achieved already. And the third $111 goes to retirement fund. And some says, what do you call that one? Freedom fund. And the $333 will go to charity. Same thing, we divide into 3 charity categories, and that will be $222 each. That we will give to our family or relatives, to our friends and acquaintances, and to the church or people we don't know. It's very simple, right? Yes, it's simple, but not easy. We all want to keep it to ourselves or share only to our family and friends because we focus too much for our own benefits. Things that are temporary, that we forgot that we've been called for charity, not only for them. We're not even close to our calling by doing 60-30-10 rule because we give out from our abundance in life or excess funds. That's why we need to pray to each other, so we will not lose our way to the kingdom of God. Doing these 3 steps to BYOB open up opportunities for us. Who knows, it will be to you too. Coming here in Canada is one of those opportunities. And instead of doing my usual trick in allocating our windfall income every time it comes, we found out here in Canada that it is better to pre-plan our savings and charity for the next year from our previous income and come out more efficiently just by doing the savings at the beginning of the year and charity at the end of the year. And if you lose your way to be your own bank, always go back to these 3 steps. Number 1, seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness. Number 2, planning. Make sure to make a plan. And number 3, execute 60-30-10 rule. God bless everyone. And if you're new to this channel and found it to be helpful and encouraging, please click like and share and subscribe to my channel for more. And write down also your experience or questions or suggestions in the comment section below. Thanks for listening. Bye for now. Let's go and multiply, BYObers.